And pick up the lid, the toilet lid.
Oh, shucks.
Whatever.
No, I'm just stretching. Please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was on the floor right there.
I thought it was
The Superbowl. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Chiefs.
Oh, so then it says that the VOD's updated. So
That's fine. Go to install.
okay.
And then go to open.
All right.
We're not a show break and all of that, please. Because I don't feel like that.
As it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings.
Sounds a damn sight better than that. That was primary force the way I'm moving. Tell you that. Oh yeah. Tell you that.
So it all comes down
No, Brady, go to that bathroom.
Okay, so let me. You see, go here. Let me go here.
Brady. Okay, we're not show him the side of the toilet where there's that yellow spot.
All right, yeah, so I'm back in business now.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, so you say like when I'm telling you about that I had on the other one, because this one here got different things on it. But 2 more minutes.
And how wet
so
the counter
when
is.
we did, yeah, and like say it was showing.
Here we go. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, Charles, one of the big stories this week, the head coach of this offense seeking his 3rd Super Bowl title. He is no stranger to the big game.
He's not a stranger to it at all. In fact, I think he's very comfortable with the stage that is the Super Bowl. We know it hasn't all been roses for him because he's had his share of disappointments. But just when we write him off, his guys always seem to deliver. And here he is now with a chance to make history and be one of just a handful of coaches with 3 Super Bowl rings. That's impressive.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. And just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
it's Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
It's complete to Parker, left side. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
And on an RPO, everything happens so fast, and as a defender, you can't get stuck trying to figure out what's going on. That time he had it figured out in a flash, and he was able to make a beeline to the receiver and make the play.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Garoppolo finding Goodwin. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Open here, Adam Thielen. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch in the Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. From 21 yards away. And the Vikings are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here we go.
2nd down and 4. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this.
It's a close game here early on. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. throwing again on second down. Burrow looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Here we go. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
11 MT pace. 11 MT pace.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here we go.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Mixon is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Vikings now to start their next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
11, 12.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Burrow on 3rd down. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 31 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
In motion, the tight end. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
I just know defensively, when you see 3rd and long, you just tell each other, guard the sticks. Don't let them get to the first down line. Anything underneath will make the play. But you have to take care of all responsibilities and know that they swing it out to a back. One-on-one tackles in the open field are critical. And if you miss, sometimes you end up on the wrong side of that first down gain.
Slot man moves right. first down. Garoppolo. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's got a man, complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Vikings are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Myers connects on the PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick, and able to get this out to the 25. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with the deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here. Put that back into play.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, the ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have the nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken from about the 12.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
15 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Garoppolo on first down. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. They'll give to Cook out of the gun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Garoppolo. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Here we go. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. We're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Second and 9 at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They send Parker in motion left. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And this is Parker, complete. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside and 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Brings up second and 5 at the 9.
From the 9, second and 5. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Here we go. 21.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Foster Moreau, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the fourth and final quarter. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the 4th. A pivotal moment in this football game. Now a throw here to his running back. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Rodriguez. And he is going to have the Chiefs 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. From midfield now, Burrow. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
It's Kelsey on the ground. Room here to run. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 41 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now still down 1. Here's an utterly critical extra point attempt here. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths. But it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Cook. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
They'll send Parker in motion right. Back to throw. Garoppolo lets it fly for Thielen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation. And now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
They'll send Parker in motion right. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes this to Jefferson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
Here we go. First down. First and 10 at the 48 line.
Garoppolo to throw. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he's got Rome. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Garoppolo. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
21. Here we go. White.
To throw is Garoppolo. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Cook running right. Joshua Williams makes the tackle. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. 23 yards the pickup there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was in the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
A 3-and-out could really hurt here in this opening drive of overtime. Big third down coming.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MP paint. 11 MP paint.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Now it's Burrow. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice start for them here to overtime. And maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy. Don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime, because even though you've just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT, because you just want to settle in, as you suggested, keep the ball moving, and rely on your opponent to make that first big mistake.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
A good opening drive so far here in overtime, looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
11, 11, 11, 11.
On 2nd down, Burrow complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here at overtime on the opening drive. Burrow looking to pass. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Burrow. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. Well, things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
A touchdown does not end it, remember, but it sure would give them a leg up. It's 1st and goal here. And they take a knee. And a timeout now here in overtime with 4 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. Butker's kick here is good, and they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here in the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Fields the squib kick right around the 30. Well, if you like drama, especially in the biggest of all games, we are back for the 2nd overtime now in the Super Bowl. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 44 yards. A field goal on this drive would extend the game. A touchdown, of course, would win it. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll send Parker in motion right. They pitch it out to Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
Put my mic on. We are the champions of the world. We'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. Yeah, nigga! Let's go! Hey, nigga, you ain't have to end my freaking stream either, nigga. I want to see my nigga get my trophy. Huh?
Right.
Why you mad, bro? Nigga, hurry up, press that X button, boy.
He ain't know the overtime rule, clown.
He ain't know the rule. Yes, sir.
Oh, he gonna beat his one later tonight, kid.
Yeah.
Straight white beater. He gonna go earl it up and beat that ass, boy. Yeah, well, clutch shit right there, though, kid. Good job, young kid.
What a play call. What a play call. I'm like, I got this tight end on this corner over there, so I know he gonna go for that tight end.
I don't know, bro. I'm fucking frustrated at that ag, though, man. But we didn't come fight through, bro, and come through in a clutch, though.
This nigga kneeled the ball at the one, dog. This nigga kneeled the ball. Bro, I wasn't saying this. I wasn't even. I dog was too.
I knew you knew.
I knew him. I was telling my wife. I was telling her, I said, baby, she like, Lennox, what are you doing? You about to lose the game. I said, no, I'm not. I said, baby, it's another quarter. I still got time. I said, the rules say I got to get the ball back. I got to get it back. No matter what he do. I don't care if the time run out or whatever. I got to get this freaking ball back. He didn't know that, dog. He didn't know that.
Yep.
Look at this route combination. Look at that route combination. So he looking at the tight end. He like, oh, that's too late now. Can't help on the tight end. He dove. Let's go! Devontae Park, I picked him up in free agency. He ended up winning me the Super Bowl, nigga.
Yes, sir. I know he's throwing up.
Sick.
He's sick. Instantly, man. Y'all better go check on that dude, man. That boy might be on suicide alert. Suicide alert! Y'all better make sure he ain't jumping off the near building near you, kid.
He said good game though as always, bro. Down to the wire with you. He said good game.
Man, I don't hear no good game, man. You should have let me celebrate, man.
Right.
Ain't no good game, man. You ain't let me get my confetti, dog. You're so loser, bro.
Facts.
I can't take my pictures. I can't do nothing. Get my whole X on the kid.
How much money you get?
I don't know if this is money. This is a surprise league.